Today, let's make Brian drink some gin. This is a viewer's request, and I am happy to oblige. Brian, not so much.
But wait, before you pour that, welcome to the tasting room, where we drink adult beverages and judge them. And I am not going to like this.
So this is Hendricks. If you haven't had Hendricks and you like gin, I would say try some Hendricks because it's lovely.
If you don't like gin, don't try Hendricks.
Then don't try Hendricks. That's yours.
That's twice as much as I need.
I'll probably be drinking some of Brian's as well. So I will talk a little bit about this delightful beverage. I've actually sampled quite a few gins because I like gin. Brian does not.
Not at all.
So in sampling, I don't tend to buy them, but if we're ever at a store and they're offering samples, then I will say, yes, please, may I have another?
And they always offer me one,
and he's like,
nope. She can have mine.
So Hendricks is unique in the gin realm as it has a really great cucumber rose addition to the juniper notes, and I really like it. I love cucumber beverages though, so that might be part of the reason why I really appreciate Hendricks over some other gins. Now, I have a friend who actually went to England and got some fancy gins, and she did share those with me, and those were lovely as well. Now, we don't have that availability to us here in Florida, but if we ever travel, we will sure to take the tasting room on the road.
Just not for gin.
Are you ready, baby? Oh, we gotta. Okay.
We gotta go through the stuff. See, we're in a new studio and everything's all discombobulated today. This is our new house, so that's why we're wearing the microphones because things have to be done a little bit differently.
Yeah. So Hendricks is clear.
Yeah, there's no reason to show you clarity. It looks like water.
It looks like water.
See, this is my big problem with gin. I like cucumber,
but
I don't like juniper.
It doesn't smell like cucumber. It smells like juniper. It's very ginny.
It's pine sol to me. That's what I get. I'm really sorry. I'm not even trying to be funny about this. I'm going to try to be open-minded, but man, this is hard for me.
Now, gin is a distilled spirit, if you were unaware. So you definitely get the potency on the aroma as well. I believe this is a 40?
This is 44% ABV. So it's 88 proof if you go by proof, but who uses proof anymore? By the way, England proof is different than American proof.
Really?
Yeah, it's not double. It's a different number. I forget.
This is bottled in Scotland.
And, I'm doing the swirl mostly because I'm putting it in my mouth.
It's got a complicated aroma, in my opinion. There's a lot going on in there. The juniper, the alcohol essence itself.
Okay, I have to give my description of what this smells like. It smells like nail polish remover and pine sol combined. I'm sorry. I'm glad you enjoy this, but I think she's enjoying watching me squirm too. All right. Do you have anything to say about the smell? Since I just totally trashed it, how about you say something nice?
I wish I was getting more of the rose. I do feel like there's a hidden floral note in there, but I think the alcohol and the juniper overpower it.
It's hidden, all right.
But if I really look for it and I try to push those other aromas out of the way, then I'm like, oh yeah, I think there might be some flower notes in there. All right.
All right. Let's get this over with.
Ooh.
Yum. I see why they make cocktails with it. Got to do something to tone down that taste.
Now, I do make the cocktail that is apparently very popular with serial killers, and I enjoy it quite frequently.
What's that?
And that's a gin and tonic.
It's popular with a lot of people.
But apparently it's like the #1 cocktail for serial killers.
The fact that you know that is a little concerning. On the taste. It tastes like vodka with juniper berries in it to me. It's not a pleasant thing for me, so I'm going to let Derica take this.
I feel like I'm getting more of the rose when I'm drinking it, which is really weird. I never really thought about it. But it has a really nice coating sensation in the mouth. It's not that astringent
Goosebumps.
clearing
Double
where
barrel
your mouth goes
goosebumps.
dry. I don't get that from this. I get a nice coating in there. My tongue gets that little bit of numbing sensation from the alcohol, which doesn't bother me at all. And I'm definitely getting the herbalness of the juniper,
Yep.
and I like it.
I do get a slight hint of the rose, but only on like the as it first enters the mouth. I don't get it anywhere else. The there's a warming sensation, and that's probably because it's high alcohol. To me, the juniper is so pervasive.
It's gin.
I know, but there's certain flavors that once I taste that, I'm done. There's no more that's going to improve this, in my opinion. It's not going to get better. I don't like juniper in anything, though.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't like juniper anything. We made a juniper mead once.
I think a lot of that went down the drain.
Actually, you drank a bit of it.
Oh, okay.
I did not drink any of it after the tasting.
So
'cause-
apparently the drain was me.
yeah, you used it like gin. You made cocktails with it, which was the intent. I mean, I hate to be offensive. I know a lot of people love gin, and the thing is, I wish I liked it because there's a lot of really cool gins out there to try and to experience. But I can't get past the juniper.
Now, the one thing I will say of a comparison of Hendricks and some of the other gins that I've tried is that some of them get really almost vegetal. They're so herbaceous. And I'm not really getting the vegetal notes with Hendricks. I'm getting a nice creamy sensation in the mouth, and I don't have any of that.
I'm seeing a bald guy with an earring every time I take a sip.
I think there's like a clear divide here between our experiences. I'm like, oh, it's nice. And Brian's like, ow, ow, ow.
Why do you put something in your mouth that makes you that uncomfortable? I mean, this is
It
just
doesn't make me
bad.
uncomfortable at all. It actually makes me comfortable, which is why we have a big bottle of it, and I'm the only one who drinks it.
Yep. And why we've had that big bottle for quite some time.
Yeah. I wish I could say more about gin, but it's more of a sensation for me rather than a complex flavor profile. But there are flavor notes in there. So
Sure.
if we read the back, it says this handcrafted gin is distilled with a sumptuous symphony of no less than 11 botanicals, including the traditional juniper, coriander, and citrus peel. The unexpected infusion of cucumber and rose petals results in a most iconoclastic, exquisitely delicious gin. And then big letters underneath that, it is not for everyone.
Apparently, I am everyone.
So my takeaway from this is if you enjoy a distilled spirit that is not afraid to say, hey, guess what? I am a distilled spirit, and you haven't tried gin, try Hendricks. Or if you are a lover of gin and haven't tried Hendricks, try Hendricks.
I'll stick to
Or-
Iowa Scotch.
If you've never had any of those things, I'd still say try Hendricks. Just maybe get a smaller bottle in case you're like Brian.
Right now on your screen now, you should be seeing our scorecard. Goes 1 through 10, with the occasional 11 being reserved for things that are just absolutely amazing, out of this world, cannot be improved upon. Do you have a number? 1, 2, 3, 1.5. If that doesn't show the disparity between our tastes on this, I don't know what does. That is the largest gap we have ever had in a tasting. It is just so many things we are very similar on. We like the same things. We even have the same dislikes about certain things that we like because of certain things like coconut.
Yeah. We love the flavor of coconut. We hate the texture.
The texture is awful.
Of coconut.
But on gin is one of those few times that we are so far apart.
Yep.
And I think it's the juniper. If it wasn't
It's
for
the
juniper, I could totally accept it. I wouldn't love it, but I could accept it. It forcibly makes me make faces when I drink it. That's not a good thing. I can't help it. It just, even the thought of it, nope, not for me.
And it's really funny because even though I like whiskey, when I drink whiskey straight, which we were drinking gin straight today, I tend to make an involuntary face even though I'm enjoying
That's the
it.
whiskey pucker. Everybody does that.
But I don't do that with gin.
Oh, okay. I guess I've never really watched you drink gin.
just-
I get to watch it
just
when I
do it.
edit this video.
Yeah. I don't make that face.
I don't make the face with whiskey. So. There we go. So we balance out yet again.
share with us your experiences or lack thereof of gin and what else you might want us to taste here in the tasting room in the comments below.
The list is getting long, but we're still adding to it whenever we can. And we just went to the store the other day and found a few more things that we added to the list that were on the list. Some of them were on the list. Other things we just got them because, wow, that looks interesting. So we're always on the lookout for more stuff to try out and give a taste on the tasting room. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching and have a great day.